Matt? Matt, it's past. Matt?
The bona fide traders have said they'll let us know if they spot anyone, but it won't hurt for us to show her around. Vicky, good timekeeping's not an optional requirement, you know.
I'm so sorry, sir. I got a bit held up.
Well, she gets to lift home at night, but not in the morning.
Sorry, Tony?
Nothing, Sarge.
All right, that's everything. Let's get on with it.
OK, you heard Mr Monroe. Let's get a move on.
Matt? You forgot Sophie's bag.
Oh, right, thanks.
If you still want to take it over there after work, I could come with you. We could do something together. You know, I mean, the three of us, like we go to the park or the pictures or something.
I'm not sure, Vicky.
Oh, go on. It'll be fun. We could pick up Sophie from the nursery, or I could.
I did say it was too early to start playing Happy Families.
What do you mean?
But I think we might have rushed things a bit. Maybe we should take stock.
I don't understand. Are you talking about Sophie, or do you mean the two of us?
Well, I haven't really thought about it, but maybe, yeah.
Maybe us.
Look, I just need a bit of space. I have to get Amy through the trial, and I want to be around for Sophie. So, maybe we should give it a rest for a bit.
Okay.
Look, I better go. I've got a meeting with Mr. Monroe. Sir, just to remind you I'm out later on.
What time?
9 o'clock for a couple of hours.
OK. How are things with Amy and Sophie? Did everything get sorted?
Well, not sorted exactly. She's about to reappear in 3 weeks' time. We'll see what happens then.
Where are they staying at the moment?
The Coopers, Sophie's other grandparents. Seem best in the circumstances.
Yes, I see. Well, I hope it works out.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Matt, maybe you and Vicky should consider car sharing in the morning. It might put a stop to some of the remarks.
I don't think it'll be a factor for much longer, sir.
All right, Matt. Where's your kit, then? Thought we might do a couple of laps.
Do me a favour. I do enough running around at work.
You want to watch it? Another 5 years.
You want to be my personal trainer, is that it?
Just warning you, mate.
What's up, Billy? I'm supposed to be working.
What? You haven't got time to come and see a mate?
You said you wanted to ask me some questions.
Yeah, I do. You heard of a bloke called O'Shea? Kieran O'Shea?
No. Should I have?
Dunno. Depends if you're interested in him organising a fight.
What sort of fight?
What do you think? It ain't Queensby rules and it ain't round the back of a pub stuff neither. Be a big event, £5 grand purse. Last man standing wins.
Where and when?
How much is it worth?
Depends. I need more information.
Tonight, warehouse. Be quite a bit of money changing hands one way and another.
So this O'Shea's the one behind it?
Yeah. He's what you might call a bit of an entrepreneur. Got half a dozen legit businesses, but he likes the rough end, if you know what I mean. Especially the knuckle.
So how are you involved?
Who said I was? Just thought you'd want to know, that's all.
Billy.
No, listen, Matt, come on. It's got to be worth a bit for the information, right? And I could use it.
You'll have to sign up as a registered informant.
Yeah, well, I suppose I could do that. Then I get paid, right?
If it's decent information. Then I'll have to talk to the DI.
Well, how long's that going to take? Like I said, it's tonight.
A couple of hours. You can last that long.
Call me on the mobile. I'll finish me laps.
Fancy go then?
I don't think so. I like my face the way it is. So what about this fight tonight? Word.
A bit? Who told you?
Rumour. Just checking it out. What you know?
This is off the record, right?
Of course. I just want a bit of background.
Yeah, well, it's hard enough getting by in this game as it is. Anyone over the boxing board control even thinks you're involved in prize fights, and bosh, that's it. I'd never get one of my lads in the ring again.
Listen, just between us, this fight has been organised by a bloke called O'Shea. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, he's a name, yeah. He's into the fights. Big fan. Sometimes I get his blokes coming around here offering cash to the lads if they sign up on one of his events.
Right. And do they?
Nah, they know better. Besides, there's no skill in the fights O'Shea arranges. They're just about two blokes hurting each other. The punters are paying to see blood.
What about the betting?
Oh, there's always plenty of that. It's the other reason they're going, isn't it? Blood and money.
Who signs up for these fights if your lads don't?
Anyone desperate enough to pick up a few quid and fancy himself as hard man. Yeah, you know Billy Briggs, right?
Billy?
Yeah.
Well, he's packed in and he doctor's orders.
He did. Well, at least he was supposed to. He was in here last week. Said he just wanted to get himself back into shape so I let him use the place. Then I heard he was in this fight with O'Shea.
So what did you do?
I told him I didn't want him training her anymore. Like I said, I can't afford for anyone to think I'm mixed up with people like O'Shea, and I'm not going to risk it. And definitely not if Billy Briggs is going to get himself killed.
That all sounds a bit flimsy to me. Are you sure about Briggs?
Yes, sir. He's given me low-grade information for years. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But the fight is definitely going on. Dave Ronson at the gym backs it up.
Maybe. But even so, why come to me with it? If I remember rightly, a few days ago, you thought CID was a joke.
Off the record. I was out of order. It was personal and I was too close. I could have handled the whole thing a lot better.
You should have done. You were lucky not to end up on discipline. I'd have done it too.
I know, sir. It won't happen again.
And that's an apology, is it?
Yes, sir.
So if Briggs is one of the fighters, why does he want it stopped? Especially if there's a £5 grand purse at stake.
Well, I don't know, sir, but I can find out if you want to move on it. I've done a check on O'Shea and he's got no form. But he's a known associate of at least half a dozen prom noms, including Jim Butch and Frankie Wills.
George Wayne, too. Interesting.
If it's a big event, as Billy makes out, might be a chance to catch up with a few familiar faces.
Maybe, but it'll need uniform and TSG backup. And I'm not getting them all revved up if it just turns out to be a brawl. If you can find out from Briggs what's really going on, we'll take it from there.
Right, sir. I'll find out. Cheers.
Come on, Matt, don't have me on. You're going to raid it, right?
Not unless you tell me the truth, no. Why didn't you tell me you were fighting? What's going on?
Nothing, I swear. I was going to, only...
Only what?
Only I knew what you'd say.
For God's sake, Billy, you know what the doctor told you. Another thump on the head and you're dead. That's why you packed it in. They told you how easy it would be to rupture another blood vessel in the brain, and now you're going back.
Now listen, Matt, you don't understand. I owe money, and the fight was the only way I could get it.
If the other bloke doesn't kill you first.
Now look, all I've got to do is turn up. It's O'Shea I'm in debt with. About a couple of grand.
What, he's a loan shark as well?
No, not really. But I've been doing a bit of work for him. Security, rent collection, stuff like that. I borrowed the cash to try and set up on my own, but that didn't work out. Anyway, O'Shea said he'd write it off if I'd fight. Win or lose, all I've got to do is be there. So that's why I called you. You come in and raid the place just when we're about to get started. That's it then, isn't it? I've done my bit, and O'Shea's none the wiser.
You hope. Who's the other bloke you're supposed to be fighting?
His name's Henshaw. He's coming down from Liverpool. He's supposed to be pretty good, but I've never seen him in action.
What are you going to do if I say we're not interested?
I don't know. Fight him, I suppose.
Yeah? I suppose you get clobbered. What then? You're flat on your back dead.
I know, but I haven't got a choice here, Matt. If I don't pay off O'Shea, I'm going to get a kicking anyway, and the way he does it, I'd rather take my chances against Henshaw.
Where's it going to happen? The fight.
You'll do it? You're going to raid it?
Well, it looks that way, doesn't it? But I want you to tell me everything.
Yeah, sure. Anything you want, Matt. Anything.
Matt, thought you knocked off earlier. Are you going back in?
Yeah, I've got an up with CID.
Right. What about Sophie's stuff? I can still take it over to the Coopers if you want me to.
No, tomorrow's not desperate.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'd better go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Jim.
Someone got overtime?
Yeah, I think it's CID.
Ah, proper police work. So listen, things still okay between the two of you?
Yeah, it's fine now. It just, needs a bit of time for things to settle.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
You know the rules, there are none. Please yourself.
I know you, don't I?
No, mate, I don't think so.
You're a copper.
You got it wrong.
You're a copper.
Do me a favour, do I look like a copper? Kilo 1, go, go, go!
I'm Detective Inspector Colin from Sun Hill. If you all stay where you are and cooperate, we'll try and make things as easy as possible. Thank you.
Excuse me. Kieran O'Shea, Sergeant Boyden, Sun Hill.
Ah, you've got to be kidding me, right?
Afraid not. Looks like it's round one to us.
Hello, Stevie. We missed you when you didn't turn up for court last week.
Get stuffed.
Nice little haul here, Matt. You all right?
What about Billy?
Briggs, we'll hold on to him for a bit longer, make it look good. Then he's free to go.
Go. O'Shea's seen his brief.
Right, let's see what he's going to say for himself.
You're welcome.
There you go. Cheers. Ta.
We should get you to organise these fights more often, Mr. O'Shea. We found several people we wanted to talk to.
I told you already. I just went there to see what was going on.
That's not what we heard. Our information says you set the whole thing up. So now you're looking at charges of aiding and abetting unlicensed gambling, unlicensed sale of alcohol, offences against the person.
You won't find anyone who'll say I had anything to do with it.
You seem very sure.
I am.
Why is that? Because they're afraid of crossing you?
Of course not. Because it isn't true.
Inspector, My client is a legitimate businessman with no previous convictions. He got entangled in this situation through no fault of his own.
Mr. O'Shea, the fight took place on your property.
Not my property. I only manage the place. It belongs to a group of investors. I just went along to see what was going on. Make sure there wouldn't be any damage.
So why didn't you try and stop it?
On my own. How could I? Anyway, before I could do anything, you gentlemen arrived.
Inspector, in retrospect, my client accepts that having found out about the fight, he should perhaps have called the police. But as he said, he's played no part in the organisation or promotion of the event. In fact, he's rather upset about the whole thing.
Yeah, he looks it.
Hi.
Hi.
Everything all right? How'd the operation go?
Yeah, fine.
Good. So now I'll make some coffee. Do you want one?
No, thanks. I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Sorry, Miss Nelson, I don't quite understand. Do you mean that your brother was missing and now he's come back?
Yes. He went out last night about 8 o'clock and he didn't come back till this morning. He took the van, too.
Well, maybe he stayed with some friends or something.
No. You don't understand. He was kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Are you sure?
Yes, he told me. He's got this cut on his head where they hit him. And he won't go to the hospital.
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. If you take a seat, I'll see if someone can help you.
Oh, ask Mr. Meadows. He knows Leo.
Right, well, I don't know whether Mr. Meadows is free at the moment. I'll see where I can do that.
Well, it looks like you got half the lowlife in Sun Hill here. Must have loved you in custody.
Yeah, it did take a while to clear. Most of them are bound to return, apart from the 2 outstanding warrants.
Gov, you got a sec?
What's up?
There's a woman downstairs asking for you. Pauline Nelson? Something about her brother being kidnapped.
You know Leo, Mr. Meadows. He'd never stay out all night, not without ringing to tell me. He always lets me know what he's doing. How else would I know when to have his meals ready? So I knew there was something wrong. Even if he didn't have this big cut on his head, I just knew he was in trouble.
Well, I can see that, Pauline. But did he actually say that he'd been kidnapped?
Not right out, not at first, no. But when he wouldn't go to the hospital, wouldn't say anything about where he'd been, I just kept saying to him, Leo, you've got to tell me, you've got to let me help you. And in the end, he told me. He said there wasn't anything I could do. These men had come up to him in the car park. They had baseball bats, and they made him go with them to break into a safe.
Look, I'd have never told her if I thought she was going to drag you into it, Mr. Meadows.
Well, she's your sister, Leo. She was worried about you.
Yeah, she's always worried. If I'm a few minutes late back from the pub, she's worried, I'll tell you. Sometimes it's worse than being married.
You should have come to see me yourself, you know that.
And if I'd told you 2 blokes in balaclavas kidnapped me and made me open a safe, you'd believe me.
Why not?
Well, Leo wasn't always on the straight and narrow.
See? 20-odd years I've been straight, but I knew if I told you what happened, this was bound to crop up. Look, they made me do it, Mr. Meadows, I swear to you. How else would I have got this?
So where exactly was the safe?
Well, I don't know. I told you they kept a bag or something over my head till we was inside. And when they took it off, we was in this office, and then the safe was there in a corner right in front of me. That's all I saw, the inside of the office.
Well, was there anything there that would identify you?
All I saw was a desk and a chair and a safe. I mean, do you know what it's like to have a bag over your head for a couple of hours? Lucky I could see anything.
So what type of safe was it? Now, you must remember that.
Yeah, it was a Colin Western 53 key and dial, about 10 years old.
So was it hard to open?
Not if you know how.
And what was inside it?
Money. Parts of it. Must have been here
100 grand. I've never seen so much cash in one place.
Mr. Meadows, Sergeant, help yourselves. There's sugar there.
Thanks.
Leo, I'm going to change that dressing on your head.
It's all right, leave it.
Look, you won't go to the hospital. You've got to let me see to it. And sit still.
So when did they do that?
When they told me what they wanted me to do. I mean, I said I wouldn't, and then one of them done this to me. I mean, after that, I knew they meant business. Ha.
Don't be such a baby.
Look, leave it, will you? It's okay.
It is not okay. Now sit still.
So what happens now, then?
Well, I think you should come down to the station and give me a full statement.
Well, I can't tell you any more.
If you want us to get these guys, you're going to have to remember every single detail.
How?
Billy! Billy! All right, mate, okay. Can you hear me? Yeah, ambulance. Can I have an ambulance, 1 Callister Road?
There's nothing on any crime reports from last night or this morning reporting a robbery from a safe or an office.
Did you check the other ICUs?
Yes, Gov. Nothing.
There's not much we can do then, is there? Till somebody reports it.
Do you still think Leo's on the up and up?
Do you?
I'm not sure. Still seems odd that he didn't report the crime.
Well, that's understandable, isn't it? I mean, given his record. And he probably didn't want to upset Pauline. You saw what kind of a worrier she is.
Yeah. What is it with those two? He thinks she was his mother or wife, not his sister.
Pauline means well. She was the one that made him go on the straight and narrow 20 years ago. She put all her savings into setting him up in a business. Kept him on track ever since. She never got married, never had any kids. She's always put Leo first.
Blimey. I've heard of brotherly love, but that is ridiculous. Couldn't she thought of something better to do?
Well, I don't think bra burning ever appealed to her.
Lucky Leo.
Well, we might as well let him go, till we got some kind of a clue as to whose safe it was he robbed.
I turn up at his place. Everything's normal. Secretary tells me to go through. That's when they grabbed me from behind. I never saw them.
Who?
2 of the blokes he hires out as security on the building sites. Then O'Shea gets up from behind his desk, comes round and stands in front of me. He wants to know if it was me who told you about the fight. Of course, I said I didn't know what he was talking about. But he didn't believe me. He knew.
But how did he know?
I don't know. I thought last night he was looking at me a bit strange when your lot was putting us all in the vans.
So if you thought he'd twigged, why'd you go and see him today?
I didn't know for sure, did I? Besides, he'd have definitely known something was up if I hadn't gone round to collect my winnings.
You what?
Well, I did win, right? It was a knockout. You saw it. While Henshaw was watching you lot coming in, I put him down.
Billy, why didn't you just leave it? You didn't have to hit Henshaw.
I know. But he was just standing there. He was wide open. I couldn't help myself. Instinct, that's what it was. It was a good punch, too. Took him down in one.
Listen, Billy, we're going to need a statement from you. Saying it was O'Shea that worked you over. We'll add that charge to last night and he'll be looking at serious jail time.
You having me on? Nah. Once I get out of here, I'm getting out of the area.
And what about the money you owe him? He can't still think it's all square.
I don't know what he thinks. But I'm not going to be round here if he comes to collect. I'll tell you that.
So you really think Taylor would have done over a bank in Ealing and stashed away $250,000?
Yeah, well, maybe he didn't rob it, but the money I took off him last night was definitely part of the Ealing haul. The serial numbers match. Raymond Taylor, DC Lennox, DC Glaze, Sunhill.
Again? I thought you got your pound of flesh last night.
Can we come in?
Oh, yeah. Be my guest.
Thank you. Not working today, Mr. Taylor.
Since I didn't get out of your station till gone through this morning, now.
So what is it you do when you are working, apart from running an illegal book?
I gamble.
As a job?
Yeah.
Really nice pad you've got here. You had a few decent wins then, eh?
Varies. It's not about how much you win or lose on a single bet, but how you do over a month or a year. If you know the odds and a bit of basic probability theory, you got the edge over most people.
So how did you get into gambling?
Got a talent for numbers. Like 109.
109 what?
Dots on your tie? Visible ones, anyway.
Aye, right, very clever. How about some serial numbers on banknotes? Do you remember them? That was part of the £1,500 you had on you last night.
Serial numbers CD 5982351 to CD 5982381.
That's right.
And they're stolen.
What, are you asking us, or are you telling us?
Look, I know you didn't come here to arrest me for stealing them, because I didn't. So we don't have to play games about it. I bought them last night, 30p on the pound. I was giving 7 to 4 on Henshaw, but I expected to pay out about 150, whatever the result. Less if Briggs won. So I used those notes to pay any winnings.
So in real terms, that'd be what, £450?
You're not so bad on numbers yourself.
So who did you get them from?
If I tell you that, what's in it for me?
Well, we won't charge you for handling stolen property.
No, I think I'd take my chance of winning that one if it came to court. How did I know they were stolen? All 50s look alike to me. It was dark. Anyone could have handed them me when they gave me a bet.
What do you want?
What is it I want? How about the rest of my cash back? McNasty here confiscated over $5.5 grand last night. That was most of my float.
Come on, you took most of that in from the punters.
Difficult to prove how much, though.
OK. If you make a formal statement, we'll give you your cash back. That isn't stolen anyway.
Hold on. Formal statement? You said you just wanted a name.
The name's no good if we can't go to court.
And if you do, what's the odds on him going down rather than getting off and being able to see to my kneecaps?
Very good. Especially if we catch him with the rest of the money. There was a lot taken from the original robbery, Mr. Taylor.
OK. If it means I get my cash back, I'll take a punt. I bought the 50s from Kieran O'Shea. He's the guy who organised the fight. But I wasn't the only one either. He must have shifted several grand's worth before the fight kicked off.
Well, that was a waste of time. At this rate, all we'll be able to charge O'Shea with is a couple of minor offences from last night.
Alex, what happened to your informant?
O'Shea worked him over, but he won't make a statement.
Betsy.
Gov, still no reports on Leo's safe. I definitely think this is beginning to look iffy.
Is this the kidnap robbery from last night?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If Leo Nelson's telling the truth about how much cash was in the safe, whoever lost it should be screaming blue murder by now.
Unless the money's dodgy, and they don't want us to know they had it in the first place.
Makes sense.
If the money is dodgy, do you think it could be connected to Raymond Taylor? We just brought him in last night and he tells us he bought a whole load of stolen £50 notes from Kieran O'Shea. And according to him, O'Shea's been selling the notes at 30p in the pound. Apparently he's got quite a big supply.
How big?
Wouldn't specify. A few thousand. Why?
Think he kept it in a safe?
Go on.
On the one hand, you've got your man Leo being forced to open a safe full of potentially dodgy cash. And on the other, you've got O'Shea in possession of a large amount of stolen £50 notes. Could it be his safe that Leo's forced to open?
So when was O'Shea arrested?
Just after 9. But he was in the station till after midnight.
When did Leo say he opened the safe?
He thought it was around 11 o'clock.
Well, that's perfect timing, isn't it? You arrest O'Shea, and then an hour later, someone forces Leo to rob his safe.
Too neat to be a coincidence. Could Briggs have tipped you off so we'd get O'Shea out of his way?
Well, I doubt it, Gov. Billen's got the brains for that kind of planning. You met him.
Yeah, but he didn't have to think it up himself, did he? All he had to do was convince you to raid the fight. And that wasn't too hard, was it?
So where's Briggs now?
He was in St. Hugh's, but he's probably been discharged by now.
If he's done a runner... Hang on, there's someone on the floor.
Is it Briggs?
I can't tell. It's been left on the latch.
He's still alive, but his breathing's not good.
OK, call an ambulance.
Yeah, Register Sergeant Boyden. I want an ambulance to 1 Callista Road. Hey? When? Right, cheers. An ambulance has already been called.
From here?
Looks that way.
Whoever it was, I bet they got the rest of these.
I've talked to Ealing CID and the robbery squad, and they're pretty sure the money was taken by a West London mob with no direct connection to O'Shea.
Matt, anything more from the hospital?
Billy's been operated on now. It's not looking good. He's got a swelling on the brain from the beating from O'Shea.
We could always try and pull in O'Shea for the assault. I know it's flimsy, but if he doesn't know Briggs is in hospital, we might be able to try and bluff him into talking.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us with the money laundering. What we want are the 2 guys who made Leo open O'Shea's safe. If we find them, we find the money. And then we can link the money to O'Shea.
How about talking to Leo again, Gov? I'm sure he was holding something back in his statement.
Anybody got any better ideas? Right, let's do that. If you hear any more about Briggs, Matt, let me know, won't you?
Gov.
Mr. Meadows, I didn't expect it to be you.
You okay, Pauline?
Oh, yes, I've just been cleaning through. I got a bit of dust in my eyes. Did you want to speak to Leo?
Yeah, he's in.
Yes, he's just out the back in his shed. There isn't something wrong, is there?
No, I just want to see if he remembers anything else about the other night, that's all.
Oh, yes, well, please come in.
You're positive you can't remember anything that would tell us who owned this office or where it was?
No, nothing. Like I told you. Except when they made me open the safe, I couldn't see anything.
But you recognise it again if you saw it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
OK, Leo, thanks. It was worth a shot.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be any more help, Mr. Meadows.
Leo, is Pauline all right? She seemed a bit upset earlier.
Did she? As far as I know, she's all right.
Leo?
Should be wanting to hoover in here now. Yeah?
I found this in your room. Is it yours? Honey, I haven't seen it before.
No, look, it's new. Just leave it alone. You stupid, interfering cow. You just can't leave anything alone, can you?
How could you? I've done everything for you. Cooking, cleaning, everything.
I think you're going to have to make another statement, don't you, Leo? A plane ticket and a hold full of cash. I want the truth, Leo, from the beginning. There was no kidnap, was there? You robbed the safe yourself.
Billy said it would be a perfect setup. But the money was nicked in the first place, so there was no way O'Shea was going to report it missing.
This is Billy Briggs?
Yeah, known him for ages. He drinks down a badger, and he did work for O'Shea, so he knew the money'd be in the safe. He just needed someone to open the safe before O'Shea had a chance to get rid of it.
Well, so you're saying that the whole thing was Billy Briggs' idea? I got the impression he wasn't very bright.
Yeah, well, I suppose I thought some of it up.
Oh, yeah?
So why make up that story about being kidnapped? What was all that about?
That was Pauline. Stupid cow. Well, I had to tell her something to cover up for being out, and I thought if I made up a story about being forced to do a robbery, she'd just shut up and leave it alone in case it got me into trouble again. But, oh, no, instead of that, she comes in here and tells you all about it.
And that cut, what about that?
Well, in O'Shea's office. Well, it was dark, wasn't it? I tripped over a chair and banged my head on the safe.
You didn't have much luck then, did you?
Not much, no.
OK, so you and Briggs set this whole thing up between you. He got us to arrest O'Shea, and you went in to rob the safe. What happened then?
Well, we was gonna meet up, me and Billy at his place. Split the money between us and take off. Billy wanted to buy a place in the country, you know. Have a garden and trees and that. Well, I thought I'd try Spain, you know, buy a little bar or cafe or something. Well, it was our chance, you know? Our chance to start fresh. That's all we wanted. Anyway, I goes over to Billy's, and we're all set to divvy up, and suddenly he keels over, just like that. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I couldn't stay there, not with all that cash there. So I called an ambulance and legged it. Look, is he going to be all right?
Well, he's not looking too good.
You mean he might die?
Yeah.
It's not going to stand up in court, though, is it, Gov? Even if Leo testifies that the money came from O'Shea's safe, it's just O'Shea's word against his when it comes down to it.
We've always got Ray Taylor's statement. He'll say he got the 50s from O'Shea.
Still circumstantial.
What if we get O'Shea with the money in his possession?
Fine, but how?
We get Leo to give it back to him.
O'Shea'd never buy it. Anyway, why would Leo give the money back?
He's afraid. He's seen what O'Shea's done to Briggs, and he's afraid he'll get the same. Giving it back would be one way of squaring things up.
It would mean facing O'Shea and wearing a wire. Would Leo agree to that?
He will if he wants to get off the hook for handling stolen cash. Let's go and see.
No, a friend of mine found it, but he's worried in case you think it was him what took it, and he don't want no trouble. No, he wants to give it back. It's just... Yeah, well, like I said, it'll have to be somewhere out in the open. I was thinking about the park. Canley Park. OK, and you can guarantee there'll be no rough stuff, eh? OK, when? Yeah. Yeah, right. Bye.
Did he believe you?
Oh, I don't know. He sounded really suspicious. He wants to do it at 7 o'clock.
Anxious to get his money back. That's good.
Well, what happens if he does have a go at me?
We'll be right there. Besides, he won't do anything till he has the money. And when he has it, we'll move in.
And this'll get him put away, right? This'll get him for what he done to Billy.
This'll do it, Leo.
This way, Leo.
Danny from Mickey. Who's the area?
Yeah, received, Mickey.
Just remember to act and speak naturally, Leo, OK? We can hear everything you're saying, and we'll be watching you. Now, when O'Shea turns up, tell him you got the money in the bag, and wait for him to ask for it.
And then what?
When he walks away with the money, we'll move in, all right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
OK, you better get out of here. Danny and I'll follow from a distance. But don't worry. Don't look around, whatever you do. We'll be behind you. Meadows. Matt. When? Thanks for letting me know.
No, I'm just a friend of Billy's, Billy Briggs. Wouldn't he come himself? Well, I've told you on the phone, he don't want you to get the wrong idea. He just wants you to have this back. Why?
He's not going to buy it.
Well, he's not well. Look, he don't want another thumping. Oh, he got off lately. So where's he now? Well, like I say, he's not well. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll just leave this here, then you can do what you want, mate. Hold on. What is this? What do you mean? What, it's yours, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's mine, all right. But your pal Briggs took and went 100 grand. Where's the rest? Hey? Oh, I don't know. Tell me it was all here. Where's Briggs? I want to speak to him now.
All units, go, go, go. Kieran O'Shea, DC Glaze, DC Webb, Sunhill.
What is this? You can't even take a walk in the park without the cops jumping at you now, is that it?
Is your property in the bag?
Fine. Never saw it before in my life. This is entrapment, and I want to see my brief.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but in the meantime, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
Murder? What murder? It's just cash.
Yeah, it is. But the beating that you gave to Briggs damaged his brain and he died in St. Hugh's. So I think that cash is the least of your problems, don't you?
Can you identify the body?
Yeah. It's William Briggs.
Bit of a boxer, was he?
Used to be. Never made it big, though. Didn't have the timing.
Come on, Leo. You were the only person to handle it. Where's the rest of the cash? You've been holding some back, is that it?
No! Honest to God, Mr. Meadows, you think I'd lie to you with Billy dead in hospital? I do not know what happened to the rest of it.
You had it with you all the time?
Yeah.
In the room when Pauline found it?
I swear to you, I didn't move it.
Pauline could have come across it earlier than she said she did and taken a wedge from the bottom.
Pauline? You're joking. If someone gave her too much change in a shop, she'd go back and tell him.
Or maybe she thought you owed her something for all those years of service.
Unless she saw the plane ticket, that was in the bag as well, wasn't it?
So?
How long has Pauline looked after you? If I was Pauline and I found all that cash and a one-way ticket to Spain, I know what I'd think.
Well, I couldn't tell her what I was going to do, could I? She'd have never gone along with it. But I was going to tell her where I was in the end. I mean, she could have come out and stayed.
What, for a summer holidays, you mean?
OK, Leo, get in the car. Let's see if Pauline's still there.
Well, looks like the brotherly love didn't go the distance.
Perhaps she's more of a modern woman than I thought.
Pauline!
Pauline!
It's from Pauline. Well, you are going to go after her, aren't you? I mean, you're not going to let it get away, not with all that money.
Well, we can't be certain she's got it.
Of course she has. I mean, what's she going to do with it? She done drink, she done smoke.
Maybe she'll start.
I can't believe she's done this. Not to me.
Looks like you'll be cooking and cleaning for yourself from now on, Leo.
Sorry.
Might have finished in there if you want it.
No, it's all right. I thought you were in the bedroom.
It's all right, you don't have to apologise. It's nothing you haven't seen before, is it?
No, but...
So it doesn't matter. Unless you did it on purpose.
Well, of course I didn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I give you a closer look?
Vicky. Come on, Vicky, this is silly.
It's all right.
What is?
You're allowed to still fancy me. I still fancy you. I really miss you, man.